What is up, everybody? I'm Ty Slim. This is Ty Slim Vlogs. How's my hair? I've been fighting with it lately. I'm kind of in that awkward in-between phase of growing your hair out and not. I had really long hair before multiple times, and I'm just in that awkward phase now. And anyways, whatever. Let's talk about what's going on here today. This is a 1993 Wave Runner 650, and as you can see, it's been sitting here for a while, and we're going to try to resurrect it. This is going to be a multiple part series, and we'll see if we can get it running again. As you can see, trailer looks pretty mint. Tires looks like they might hold air. We got some of this moss growing everywhere. Paint flaking off. Yeah, that'll buff out. Probably buff out. We got 15 or 20 years worth of compost and leaves. So it looks like this project's gonna be nice. Real nice. Let's see if the tires get pumped up, and we'll hook up to this and pull it out of here. Okay, before we get too much into it, here's a story on this Yamaha dog. This was actually a family Wave Runner jet ski when I was growing up, probably from when I was 8 to 12 maybe. So this thing had a lot of good times on it. It used to run really good. It used to pull me around kneeboarding in the late 90s. If you know what kneeboarding is, yeah, you know it was the bomb. And then it started to have issues, started to have pump issues. Never really ran poorly, but it wouldn't put the power to the ground. So I think I know what's wrong with it, but obviously it's been sitting for 15 plus years, at least. And we're gonna blow it off and kind of just go from there. And this is such a typical story for a jet ski like this, because, you know, it has some kind of mechanical issue, and your dad or somebody tries to fix it and he can't fix it, and then your mom tries to tell him to sell it, and then they bicker back and forth, and then you just throw it in the weeds, and hopefully no one ever sees it or you forget about it. So this is how a lot of these jet skis of this era are. So I mean, it definitely has some life left in it if we want to put a little bit of time and effort into it, and this will be part one of this. I'm going to pressure wash it and see what it looks like under here. Okay, let's take a look at this gem after I pressure washed it. I really feel like once you get that nice tree scum on it once, it just protects the paint so it comes right off. Little paint peel here. Seat is looking minty and brand new. We got some racing black tape up here. Pretty standard. Looking good. Got the Solus prop. Actually does have a stainless Solus prop. That was one of the shotgun parts that my dad threw at it. Didn't fix it, but it's on. Back in the day. Check out the trailer. The little rider. Patina fenders. People like that look now. Tires are looking mint. They're ready for highway. Throw some tire shine on them. Road trip. We got lights. Do they work? Do people really make their lights work? Maybe they do. Check out this rope. It's like from Pirates of the Caribbean. That protects it. Oh, one last thing. Yeah, the latch doesn't work right now, so that's how you latch it to your ball, with a little rope. Okay, let's talk about this horrendous paint job here. I wish I could blame somebody, but yeah, it was me. I think I was like 14, so I was just getting into cars and I was looking for my first car, and I knew I was gonna have to start doing body work to get the cheap car that I wanted looking right. So I practiced on this. I went to Advanced and got some cheap single stage, and I sprayed it, and this was my color scheme I picked out. Yeah, and looks about 1,000 times worse as it used to. I'll show you what it looks like. Used to look like, rather. Pretty sweet, like an early 90s neon decal job, but now this is it. And it was me, so I apologize for that. Well, we're gonna pop the seat off and see what's inside here, and hopefully there's not a bunch of water. Okay. Oh, looks pretty mint. I am happy about that. The old Yamaha dog. Okay, here's what we're looking at. We got a 650 engine, and carburetor doesn't have an air cleaner on it, but it's free at least. Choke's free. There's some corrosion down by the diaphragm and the pumps, but oil tank stuff, which I'll block that off and I'll just run premix because I have trust issues. Gas tank, we'll put fresh gas in there eventually. And I just want to see if this motor's not locked up and it has spark. Is kind of the first thing. Got a little mouse nest in there, but overall what I expected. Okay, this isn't really a how-to step-by-step video, but it's just gonna kind of show you what I do and what I like to do to get an old gem like this fired up again. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook a battery up, and then I'm just gonna click the start button to see if the engine turns over, and then I'm gonna stop if it turns over. So let's see. Battery's hooked up. That's where we're gonna stop. The engine fires over. This is awesome. And now I'm gonna pull the spark plugs out, see if anything shoots out of the cylinders, check for spark, and just kind of continue going from there. Now I'm going to hook a spark tester up to each of the spark plugs, and we're going to see if we have spark. If it lights up, we have spark. Well, you've seen it. We got spark. Whatever. We got compression. Sounds like it. Now I'm going to dump some raw two-stroke fuel down in the throat of the carburetor. I want to hear it pop off. I know it will. She is a Yamaha dog. These things run like tops, so we'll see. See what that says? Weed eater. 40-1. Don't mind that. Take a little drink. Take a little drink. Take a little drink with me. Now that this Yamaha dog barked, I'm going to suck out the fuel of the gas tank, actually take the carburetor off because there's so much corrosion on the outside. It's got to be so gummed up on the inside before I go any further. And then we're just going to keep plugging her on and get this thing running. Okay, I'm working on the gas tank here. I got the fuel level sensor out. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work anymore, but we don't need that where we're going. And then you look down in the tank here. Tank is out and it is cruddy. You can see down in there. So that would just give us problems for days. So has to come out. Okay, I just got the carburetor taken off. It's a Makuni boy. I'm going to clean it before I get started again. So I got the gas tank out. Gonna blow that out and get it all cleaned out inside. This is gonna be a multi-part series, so if you wanna see how to get this old Yamaha dog up and running again, stick with me. But as always, thank you for watching. Stay positive, like, comment, subscribe.